still curious?
No. You're different.
I'm the
Yo,
exact
what
same
is good,
person.
everyone? Hope everyone's having a good weekend.
That's true.
Hello, hello. The one and onlys. The onlys ever.
What is good?
Thank you for being here. Good to see you, McD. Good to see you. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and it's probably like really late now.
Right?
Getting into like early morning, but not quite yet.
Yeah, welcome. This is Married with Issues Live, issue 68.
68.
Yeah, we're live on youtube.com/c/marriedwithissues. I almost said /soldier only because that was the old one, but
You are so
yeah.
lonely. Hey, DK and Delphia and Kachoon. I can't talk today, you guys. I'm brain dead. But thank you guys so much for joining us. We didn't make it to the LCS this week, but we figured we could do our top 5 Spidey covers. And as for everything else,
Yeah.
I forgot. As for everything else, I forgot. But we're hoping you're all having a good Saturday. We meant to do it at 4, and then time snuck up on us.
Yeah, so we did start an hour later than we usually do, but regardless, even if we don't make it on Saturdays, we like last week how we had to do a Sunday show.
That's true.
We try and at least hit the weekend, but
Yeah, see, midnight isn't too bad, but it's like when it gets into like 3 and 4, that's when I'm passed out.
oh yeah.
Usually.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I'm glad that we got to one of our top 5s already, you know, because recently when we did our entry into
Ka-choo!
George
Thanks for joining
George
us.
D. Runk's contest entry, it reinvigorated that, you know, because top 5 was like a segment that we had at the beginning of the show. We would kind of
Like a while
bring
ago.
out every like here and there.
When we were
But it made us really, yeah, but it really made us start thinking like, God, there's so much stuff we can do it on, you know.
Oh, there's still one I forgot to grab.
What
what
one of
was
the
it?
covers?
Yeah, it was an honorable mention one.
Yeah, because as you know, with us, we definitely got lots of honorable mentions.
That's what one was. I can grab it real quick.
Yeah, you can go
'cause-
grab it if you.
Yeah, because like you had said, it did definitely reinvigorate top 5s, and there was just like even 5 Spider-Man covers alone that I really love, and I just remembered I forgot to grab one, so hold on 1 second.
Yeah, because that's what we were like thinking about. I mean, because you could do like, you can do like top 5 ASM, like even if it was just specific ASM to like Amazing Spider-Man, but yeah, this one's just Spider-Man in general.
I got it. What I went? I didn't know you started. I
no.
said something.
No, Eddie, you're all right.
Yeah. So yeah, like, 'cause when we did the top 5 for D-Run thing, it was so hard. It was really hard because it was like even after the fact, it was like there's so many that I'm like, but I really like this one and I really like that one, and so we figured we'd just do that since we weren't able to make it to the LCS this week, but we're going next week.
Yeah, so that's
yeah.
it's definitely worth mentioning. So yeah, we held off on going to the LCS this week. We held off on doing like a really small his and her hunt, so that we can do next week, do a much like a bigger, a better one.
Yeah.
So yeah, so next week should be a good one.
So we didn't actually go to the LCS today, but we're going next week. And so you're did you ever? Oh yeah, okay. I'm still tired, guys. I
Yeah,
stayed up too late last night.
Catch your breath.
I know, I get all excited and then I'm like, smokers should not run or like
No,
jump and be
ever.
like fast.
Yeah, I didn't
It's a
even.
good thing I don't have asthma. Hope you guys are all having a good Saturday. Are we eating dinner on screen next week?
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm gonna leave that one to you. Oh, that one's on you. The ball's in your court.
I don't know about that. Just kind of a punny inside joke.
Somewhat.
Somewhat, yeah. I know, yeah, it wasn't really established as much, but yeah, top 5 Spidey covers that we own. That's worth mentioning in there as well.
That we own.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. I mean, a lot of these.
It'll be dinner for 2.
Well, not a lot of them, but I mean, there's definitely a couple here that we actually just showed recently in our D-Runk contest entry, which was
you did,
like
I
top 5
didn't.
covers that we own.
I didn't show any of these in the D-Runk one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yours are all new.
Yeah, mine are all new. They're all my favorite Spider-Man, and then one honorable mention.
All right. So yeah. So I'll start with this one. Here's ASM 301. This was also in the one of my top 5 covers.
Yes.
And as I said at that time too, like, you know, it's like, well, why not ASM 300, you know? But just something with this one, I just like the cleaner background a little bit better.
I like the white background.
I love ASM 300 as well too, though. But and also a big reason of that is also I don't have ASM 300 either.
That too. The title does say it. It's an innuendo. But
You're up.
I'm up. Okay.
Yep.
So then the first one that I wanted to do.
See, and I was looking for this one, and I couldn't find it, but that.
I know. There's like as you were going through yours, I was like, the one you're looking for is gonna be right there. The other one's gonna be right there. But you didn't tell me about this one. So this one I really love just because it's like greatness. Mysterio, Deadlier by the Dozen, where you got so many different Mysterios.
What's the issue number on that one?
It's 198.
Yeah, so ASM 198. I love that one.
Hey, Not Near Man, thanks for joining us. Good to see you.
Yo.
See, this is just definitely one of my favorite colors because I love the yellow background, and I love how there's just so many Mysterios, and it's like, but how can I tell which one is my real foe?
Which?
And I just love it because it's what they did in Homecoming.
Far From Home.
Far From Home, yeah, not
Yeah.
Homecoming.
I love that they did that.
Yeah. See, so this one is definitely one of my favorites. I just think. Yeah.
One of my favorite like Spider-Man Mysterio covers though, I still need to try and find, and it's a McFarlane one.
Yes.
It's the one I was just showing you that I found on.
The one that I thought we had, but we don't.
Yeah, it's the one that's like the close-up of the fishbowl thing.
It's just that D-Runk's thing was so hard that it was like I wanted to show other ones that were my favorites too, because it was like some of these like I didn't have enough time when we did the D-Runk one because I had to go to the store and everything, so it was kind of rushed of like just grabbing random books, but there were still definitely ones that were on display that I love. So now I just wanted to.
And
so
to some
we're sharing this
extent,
one, so it works.
And to some extent, it was even like that this time too. For me, I mean, I was kind of hurrying like a little bit, trying to get it put together. But this one,
Not quite as bad as I was.
I
but
love this cover, and
watching and filming comics right now.
I love.
It's the way to be. It's the way to do.
I love this team up too. Spider-Man and Deadpool.
Yes.
This is, I guess, their first team up. So it's Cable and Deadpool 24. It's from March 2006, covered by Patrick Zurcher. And I had been looking for this one for a long time. I had a picture of it on my old phone. And I can't remember where I got this. I want to say that we found it in the wild at one of our LCSs, but
I think we did. I think you found it at Volts.
I don't know. Yeah, like part of me also thinks I might have gotten off like eBay or something.
You wrote it on the back of it. What does that say?
Just pretty much what I said. I didn't put where I got it.
Hey, Andy from
Which I do
Thanks
sometimes.
for joining us. Good to see you. We're
Hey,
just
Andy.
doing a top 5 Spider-Man, Peter Parker books because it's like across ASM, Web of Spider-Man, Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah, because like with this top 5 series, like I mean, we're gonna get pretty like niche,
Yes.
niche. However you say it, niche.
Niche.
You know, because we could do like You know, like top 5 like Jim Lee Batman covers, or
Top 5 Catwoman covers and top 5.
Or-
Well, I kind of did like my top 5 Catwoman the ones last time.
you can do it like specifically to like the Balint run.
Ooh, that's what we were thinking of having tonight too, is pizza. And
Yep.
it just like it sounds so good. Just Little Caesars.
Yeah, we were.
Pizza is the best. This is one I found on my own, and I really love it. And I kind of like the symbolic of it. Even though I hate spiders, I like the way this one looks. That it has Dr. Octopus in the web and Spider-Man as a spider. Like, I thought this was quite clever. So this is like one of my favorite covers because it's just like he's Spider-Man, and then they have him like an actual spider.
I've always loved that cover too.
Force of Arms, and we got this one for a pretty good deal. Like it was a price as marked, but I think it was only like 5 or 6. If
Yeah,
that.
it was one of the cheaper ones. Yeah.
But I really like this one. So, and the white on it too is actually still pretty white.
Yeah.
But
What's the issue number on that one again? It's ASM
296.
296. So, so that's like right before McFarlane, right? Or was that his first? Or yeah, no, that was right before because I think he started at like 298.
Yeah, and this was someone else.
Yeah.
I like it. Force of Arms.
Oh, Delpia says the best frozen pizza, Screamin' Sicilian. Ooh, that just sounds good.
That does. I don't think I've heard of that one before.
I don't think I have either.
I don't know why you didn't like Blaze Pizza. I thought it was pretty
There's
good.
just something about that place. I didn't really. I don't know.
It was like a different type of pizza place though, because it was like the oven, like the
Oh, what do they call it? Yeah,
the
it was.
fire fire thing, where like
Yeah, he's a spider bent by a radioactive human.
right? Yeah, I love it.
So here's this one. So it's ASM number 1. Well, okay, yeah. Don't get too excited, guys. Not the ASM number 1, but Amazing Spider-Man number 802, really. But it's a KRS Comics and Scott's Collectibles exclusive.
I'm trying to remember. what they're
Delato.
called. I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Gelato.
Yeah,
We've really
variant.
got to work on being on time for our own show.
Which Delato is one of my
Work in progress.
favorite artists, and yeah, this one. Yeah, and it's signed by him too. Signature series. He's been doing killer covers. I love the series of covers he's been doing. And I actually need to find my Doom ones still, but it's like the black background ones.
That's it. Brick Oven Pizza. That's right.
Yeah, Brick Oven.
That's
yeah.
what it was. I thought
better.
it was really good, but their pizzas are a lot smaller. And for whatever reason, he didn't like it as much. And I'm like, okay, fine.
Oh.
Just go get me pizza.
It was a convention exclusive too.
Ooh. Like that one over right there. Yeah, right? Nope. That one is the Dead Rabbit variant exclusive to the nerd store that they had here.
Yeah, which is a small shop here, so those were like super limited.
Yeah. And you'd think at this point that Dr. Octopus might be my favorite Spider-Man villain because the other one is another one with Dr. Octopus, but the colors on this, the contrast, it's so beautiful. I love it so much, and it's like this is definitely another favorite of mine.
That was another one I was kind of looking for.
Uh-huh. I snagged it. I love the purple on this and how he's like hanging him off the building. He's in his classic black suit.
Yeah.
You got the yellow and the purple just going so well together. Like, this one is just,
Yeah, that
I
one's
love this
just such a
cover.
good color palette.
yeah. I love like, well, even on the other one on how like they had, I hit my mic, on how they had like the green there and then the green there. Like,
Oh, they matched it in the trade dress.
yeah. They didn't really match it in this one, but
A little bit. I mean, with like the yellows, but
yeah, somewhat. I just notice weird things, but yeah, this is just another cover that I really love.
yeah. Kachung says Delato Spider-Man is definitely great. He's always very ripped though. He does draw him a lot, or
Yeah.
paint
I
draw
noticed
him a lot more ripped. Yeah.
I noticed with a lot of Delato covers, they're dark. They're a lot darker tone.
That's what I'm saying. Like he has these series of covers. I have we have like the Daredevil one, the Doom one that I need to find.
Has he
where
ever
it is
done
somewhere.
like a light
But he's been
color?
doing those ones where the backgrounds are all complete black, and then it's it's a trip how he does it, because it looks like they're not even like outlined. And then, I don't know, like
There's
a couple of Spider-Man ones that he's done that we don't have yet that I want to try and get a hold of.
There's a variant to Thor #6 out there that I want to get you.
We actually have a Thor, the Delato Thor slab we have is from that series with the black backgrounds. It's like that one. Yeah.
But no, there's that variant to Thor #6 right now with where it's the homage cover to.
Oh yeah, the like dark homage. Yeah.
That's the one I want to get you.
I want to find that one.
Surfer
4. SS4, yeah.
Yeah, it's another variant of that because you know how
all
covers
right,
go.
you guys knew this one's coming.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite covers, period. But yeah, the Symbiote Spider-Man #1 Clayton Crane variant. This one actually had 2 different versions. So there was this one, and then the other one had like the green smoke, where there's more green smoke, like how they have it here. But there was a version where it was more like all the way around it. But I kind of like this one where there was more, where there was less of it.
I agree.
So there was more of the blacks.
Yeah.
To kind of pump up the contrast, but
Stellatos is always so dark, but it's still that one's Crane.
Yeah.
I know that one's Crane, but yeah, I just was repeating myself because I'm brain dead.
Well, no, I mean, Crane's kind of the same way. Like, you'll see him do dark, but at the same time, you can see him do amazing color, like color pop, like hella color pop ones, like the Spawn cover that I had him do the Infinity Sig on.
Oh, okay.
Like that one.
That's true. It's true. It is a really good Crane cover. This one is Peter Parker the Spectacular. I love how it has Punisher, Fisk, and Cloak and Dagger, and Spider-Man just hanging up from the bottom. And I really love this cover. I love how Cloak and Dagger are looking at each other, and then you got Punisher, Fisk, and Spider-Man. That is just like, and the green on this, like I really like too, and it's just like how it's like the city below them, and
yeah, that one's a really good cover.
this is definitely one of my favorites because I really do like Cloak and Dagger, and I need to find the rest of the Strange Tales of Cloak and Dagger with Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, wasn't that series?
I think I have almost all of them, but I'm missing like maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6. But I do want to complete that one because I still really want to read it. But
ooh yeah, Andy says Kraven's Last Hunt part 2, I think, where he's in front of the tombstone in the rain. That's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites too.
So good.
We don't have that in like single issue. We have the hardcover to that though.
Yeah.
And that cover that he's talking about is actually on the back of it. It's it would be right in there where the Spider-Man was.
Which one?
That Kraven's Last Hunt right there. That black hardcover Spider-Man. Right there. Yep.
Watch out, Cable.
Yeah. Cable took a spill.
Cable's fine.
Yeah, it's even still shrink wrapped. I still need to read that.
Oh yeah, that one is beautiful.
Right. I really want to get a hold of that cover too.
I know. I'm surprised that this is still shrink wrapped. Like, it's like.
I know. I need to read that again. Because I haven't read that. I read it in single issues back in the day.
That is a good cover. That's a really good cover. I really like our new setup. It's so much easier, rather than having it like over where it was at.
I know, yeah, because the trades in collected editions used to be over here, more on my side. But over there, like where she's reaching, we also split up the trades from the hardcovers. So now we have like hardcovers and omnis on one side.
Yeah. I was just looking at something else and I'm like, no, it's good. It can stay there.
I know, yeah, we don't need to
I get distracted
start
too
going through
easily.
that. I know, right?
Yeah, it's a beautiful cover. This one, so that last one I believe I got from Gutsky and an A-OK, and then this one it was an A-OK from Puff, Stay Puff, Sean. And yellow isn't a very favored color for a lot of people, but it's one that I just really love in certain things.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm normally not a big fan of yellow, but I love it in comics.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, well, and it's like even my Tweety-Bird shirt, and yeah, I actually do like the color yellow. I don't see anything wrong with it. But this one, I saw 100 to this is on my hunt list as well, because that would be another one of my favorites. But this one is a 99. I love the yellow and the spots and how it's like the different dimensions, and he's getting like kicked over here, he's getting hit over here, his head's over here. Like I love how it's like defining dimension and reality, and it has the yellow background with that red, like that red, yellow, and blue. I think that's the only time I like red and blue is when it's Spider-Man.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
Those are two covers that are hard to pull off. And one time back in the day, you know, when I was still like writing graffiti and everything, me and my mentor Chu,
Yeah.
we did a mural once where he's like, all right, we're gonna like match color schemes, you know, where both our pieces matched, and that was what we had to pull off was reds and blues together, and
That
it was
awesome
a tough
to
one,
see.
but it was a fun one.
I see even this foot's getting grabbed by the hand, like, and so it's like I saw issue 100 to this one. The one right after this one is another one I want to find because I love that cover too. Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man 100 is just a really awesome cover. That one's one of my favorite covers that we don't have yet.
And speaking of older covers, and it's yellow too, so yellow coming into play. It obviously always a huge grail of mine, but it just never really dawned on me until recently how much of a like classic cover too, you know.
And for once, I'm actually paying attention when he shows it.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, how could this not be my favorite one? All right.
I am just so fired. Like I had.
Yeah, if you guys missed it last week when
I was completely oblivious to the fact that he had already showed it, and I was kind of being snugged, like, yeah, you could show this one. I already did. I'm
I
like,
just
oops.
did.
My bad. My bad.
Exactly. Yeah. I literally just had like 15 seconds earlier.
I am for real. No, and then my honorable mention one. This is another one that I found on my own too, and I really love it. I love again the yellows, and it's just how minuscule. Like I can't say that word.
How what?
Minuscule.
Minuscule?
Minuscule. Yeah. How minuscule Spider is to his hand.
Mm-hmm.
I really love that, and it's just, yeah.
Well, yeah, and after Infinity War, this book saw like a little bit of movement.
Yeah.
We noticed.
Yeah. I was just gonna say this is the honorable mention of my favorite Spider-Man covers. Because you got Thanos.
Oh yeah,
and
I forgot
love the
about all my
ones-
honorable mentions.
Yeah, I really love the Spider-Man ones where it has him hanging upside down like that in the box, because you know how it like changes for each one. Sometimes he's just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the ones where he's like hanging upside down, like hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I
What's
like those
going
ones
on?"
too.
Yeah, but this one is just definitely one of my favorite covers. It's like how minuscule he is to be in his entire hand, and then having the Infinity Gauntlet on, like,
Yeah.
turn everybody to dust.
Yeah, because like I said, after Infinity War, you know, like I remember we saw like that book did get up. I think it was like in like the $50 range or something. It got
I
up
love
to.
this book. I was so happy when I found it. It was one of those hunting moments where it's like you don't necessarily know what you're looking for, but you're going through a random box. Well, not actually, no, scratch that. You do know what you're looking for, but you're not sure what to expect because it's a random box instead of
Just a box of everything.
Organized back issue box.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was one of those like, okay, this one hasn't been put where it needs to go yet, or it's just one of those random ones. Because sometimes there's like the back issues where they're like all in order, and yeah, but yeah.
But then there's those random boxes where you're fighting modern with bronze.
Where you can find
You're
anything.
just finding anything,
like,
yeah.
Anything. Like there was last time we went to the
Even some
LCS,
Golden Age Looney Tunes and stuff.
Yeah, the last time we went to the Dr. Vaults, though, remember all those Punisher magazine ones we saw? And then even, there was the
those
Punisher.
were awesome.
Yeah. There's the Punisher magazine, and then there was like an X-Force, maybe? But they were like the magazine bigger size ones.
Yeah.
And we came across, I think there was a few Punisher.
I think there was even a Spider-Man one.
I think so.
There was a G.I. Joe one, and then there was
yeah.
wasn't there like a Batman and Predator one, or just no? It was like just Predator.
I think it might have been just Batman.
I know. I can't remember, but
Yeah.
it was like
It was,
And you
yeah.
can tell like they had just bought it. Like I mean, because it was a whole box of just like these oversized magazine style, like treasury size kind of things. And
You guys like the J. Scott Campbell run of covers on ASM?
oh yeah,
I've been loving those.
yeah. A lot of those are. A lot of those are. I mean, yeah, they can get pretty pricey, especially some of his variants of like
I still
MJ.
want some of his variants to Catwoman, on how he did like his own 10 set of each. Like
his website exclusive ones that he did, for his website.
He did a lot of really good ones. There's like a really bright pink, purplish one that he did that I want.
Speaking of which,
But the one other thing I was gonna say real quick about those magazine ones is that had we not already reached our budget and needed to leave anyways, but that our hold is kind of getting a little too thick. If it was a little more thin at the time, I bet you anything we would have put some of those magazine ones
if
in
we
the
didn't have a
hold.
bunch of stuff in there already.
But
which,
yeah, next week we should be able to like practically clear it out and just
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Which
have it not be too much.
which that also was a contributing factor as to why we didn't go to the LCS this week, so that we can have a little bit more on the budget for next week.
Well,
Because
and
we got a
then
lot of cool stuff.
not
like-
only that, but this week we didn't have too many books come out. I think I only had a total of, it was a small week.
I don't remember if I even looked.
Yeah,
On mine.
you did, because when we on
When was it?
Tuesday,
Yeah, I think we might have.
I emailed Bolts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. No, duh. Yeah.
Because usually if we're not going to make it to the LCS, we'll let them know like Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll ask them if hey, if this isn't in our hold, will you put it in there? Just in case it's one that is selling out or is, you know, like not on our pull list, but is supposed to be, but was missed. And so we always kind of double check with them sometimes on other ones where it's like, hey, if you have this, because there's a few that we follow that aren't in our hold that should be.
Like every now and then, but then like
Yeah.
1 week it will. It's hit or miss. So this is a J. Scott Campbell cover. It's technically a Moon Knight book, but it's Spider-Man and Moon Knight team up on it. And I've always loved this cover.
The one other favorite honorable mention of this Spider-Man one is the Renew Your Vows, where she's in the white dress and it has the blue.
Yep.
And her hands like back like that.
That was
She's
the
like,
Archer.
yeah, I love that one. That one's good.
Speaking of Spider-Man and Moon Knight, here's another one. I love this cover. Amazing Spider-Man 220, September 1981, Bob Layton cover.
Moonlight.
Yep. And they're supposed to be doing a facsimile edition of one of my grails,
You could do that as comic in a
the first Moon Knight. Yep, Comic in a Pop right there.
Comic in a pop.
This one almost made the cut to the Crane signing,
Almost.
but I didn't take it.
Almost, yeah, that was the one I almost, because I had chose one, like mine was either going to be between that one or the white one, the Venom, and I decided to go with the Venom one, because that one, like, I would really love a signature on it, but at the same time, I like how it's a Virgin variant.
Exactly.
Like,
That's another
Yeah.
reason why I'm kind of glad that I didn't choose that one.
there's just like some Virgin variants that I wouldn't want signed, but there's others
Yeah.
that I would. It would depend on who's signing it. It really would.
Speaking of which, when we picked up this book, I remember I talked a lot about it, how I just love this cover. Like it's just such like a just comic book cover,
You grabbed so many more honorable
and it really
mentions than
like.
Actually, no, there was a few of yours that were good mine too.
And I've always said a lot like how I love like Marvel Bronze, but I just love the colors. I mean, it's a lot of reds and blues together. Then you have like the yellow in the trade dress. Then you have Moon Knight, Spider-Man, and I believe it was Cyclone. Yeah, Cyclone. Getting like thrown around the cyclone in the storm. I still need to find the issue. I think it was the issue. Was it right before this or after this? I don't know. There's like another Spider-Man Moon Knight one from this run that I still need to find.
I snagged two of yours because they were my honorable mentions and you had more than me.
No, that's good. Like,
But yeah, See, so then
Oh, I
it
did.
was-
Yeah. No, you did that one.
Yeah, but you got 2. I did the favorite version of mine of it.
It's one of my biggest sentimental books, and you're taking. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No,
Hey, what's yours is mine. What's mine is yours.
exactly.
That's how it goes.
Oh no,
We
yeah,
share.
I have one here too. Anyway, so yeah.
Well, you have 2 and I have 1. You have 2 of them and I only grabbed 1 of them. So there. But no, this one again goes back to Dr. Octopus in the yellow. But I love this cover too.
I love that cover.
How they're hanging out of the helicopter and he has them dangling.
Yeah,
Very
ASM 157. John Romita, 1976.
We're gonna have to find it for you, McD. He missed a chance in getting that Virgin variant.
I think he was talking about the
ASM one with the blue and the red.
with the video game Spider-Man one. That the crane one.
Yeah. Yeah, the blue and the red one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to see if we can find it for you.
I know. I'm gonna have to see because I think we got this one. I think I had to get this one off eBay. I think, didn't I? Because I remember.
You would know more than me. My memory is shot to crap. My memory is not there.
Yeah, because I don't think we were able to get it at our LCS. I think they sold because they were.
Agreed. Yeah, that's like what I'm saying with these ones. It's
The
just,
versions were probably incentive. I think probably.
They could be. We'll definitely look into it.
Yeah,
though.
I'll have to look into it.
But like you said, it is captivating, and I love how the city below is yellow. And let's see if he can do the same. Has returned from the dead, web slinger.
Yeah, that was also that was a return of Og.
I don't know what it is with these Ock covers, but I love him because he's not even my favorite villain. But
He's one of my favorite Spidey
Yeah.
villains.
Well,
He's up there.
He's up there, but he's like not the top 3.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I compare Spider-Man to Batman a lot in the sense that he's got a excellent rogues gallery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's like how even was it CW that's been doing Arrow the show, and they've been taking
They were adapting. Yeah.
They're adapting a lot of Batman villains. A lot of Batman villains.
Well,
And
I
even
mean,
like
if you think about it.
the fight with Ra's al Ghul
Mm-hmm.
and the mountain and everything, they even took that one.
From that classic that Neil Adams cover and stuff. I still want to get a hold of.
Always McD. Always.
Yeah, the Spider-Man PS4 one. I know. I love this comment McD said too. He said, "I always loved Spidey covers with so much color. As a kid, I remember just being so captivated by them, and that's what always drew me to him too as well."
That's what I was just saying. Is like how captivating even just the yellow is, and it's like the colors that they choose.
And another top 5 we plan on doing eventually. And we brought it up I don't know, maybe a month or 2 ago, how it would be an interesting thing to think about.
Mm-hmm.
But like top 5 Spider-Man artists, and
That too.
actually put them in a ranking, because I mean you have Steve Ditko, John Romita,
Oh, and
Larson.
I just realized something on another
Speaking of Larson, I love this one.
on another note that I wanted to say was that we were also going to do a Lucifer review, but we didn't get around to watching it yet, so we're gonna watch it today after.
We've
the
only
show.
seen the first episode.
Yeah, we have only seen the first episode of Lucifer, and I don't know how I've allowed us not to see it yet, but we're gonna start. Yeah, so we watched the first episode, and then we're gonna watch more.
Well, of the
later
new
today.
season, but let's
Yeah.
clarify. First episode of the new season, not
Yeah, new
first
season.
episode ever.
That's true. Yeah, first. Yeah. Hey, Boatwright.
Yo,
Good to
Bo.
see you. Hello. We're just going with it.
And of course,
But-
yeah, I was trying to get this into my top 5, but I'm just gonna have to honorable mention it. But
Silver one is
it's
my
a
favorite.
it's a huge. It's my the silver is my favorite too, but it is
And we have the
it is
shirt
a,
of
s-
it.
a sentimental one for me though. Yeah.
What I really love is how we have the same shirt, and there's like a few of them that we have like the cover of. I really love what's the name of it graffiti graffiti
Yeah, graffiti's shirt.
graffiti shirts. They are the ones that did that Batman Hush black and white shirt that I have that I love and found on Amazon. But there's other ones that they have where it's like comic book covers, and I really want to get my hands on some more nerd shirts where it is like there's one Sheldon wears in The Big Bang that I've been trying to hunt down for the longest time, and it's the Green Lantern Green Arrow. It's the cover that the first Mike Grell on Green Lantern, and it just has that cover where he's like going through the things like flying. Like,
I love that
I
one
want to find
too.
that one so bad, but like that's what I love about this one though, is how we have this shirt that it's like it matches the exact cover. I love that
Yeah.
the most about some nerd shirts is when it has the cover itself.
Yeah, we have the like a couple different X-Force ones that match the shirt that matches. Yeah, there's a few of them on there.
Awesome.
I'll show this one next. So this one's an interesting story because this is
Yes, we're still looking for this one, another one of these ones for you.
oh yeah, that's one he was talking about. So yeah, he was able to get the facsimile, and yeah, we've still been trying to.
Oh yeah, the
Keep an eye.
facsimile did come out. Okay, that's right. I love facsimiles. They are the best. Like I love them so much more than True Believers and
Yeah, I do too.
other like dollar comics ones. Like
So this one here is Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows number 5, and it's actually a 1 in 25 retailer variant by Nick Bradshaw.
yes.
So I think 1 in 25 is what they normally go for. I think it's normally like 25 or something,
I think so.
like
Maybe.
25 to 50 usually I think you see them in.
Yeah.
But I found this at one of our small cons
For like $1, right?
in dollar box, buy 2 get the 3rd free. Remember, it was that
Right.
sale thing. So I either got it technically for free or for $1.
There was that Jigsaw one that
And it was just kind of
crazy.
crazy finding a incentive, a 1 in 25, like in a. Yeah.
It's like when I found my Catwoman number 1 newsstand.
Yeah, and that one, yeah, a newsstand one.
Like, and then the other one I found was $1 too, and I'm like, oh wow, look at that. Like that's a good win. But I remember you were gonna grab out the Jigsaw cover too.
Oh,
First appearance.
yeah, first appearance of Jigsaw. Yeah, McD says, Soldier, how stoked are you for next month's Fantastic Four art term Doom variant? Oh
He's
my
super
god.
stoked.
I've still been keeping my eyes locked on slabbedheroes.com, so
Oh.
I can try and get a slabbed a 9/8 of it.
Yeah. And I already kind of took some pictures, but I need to take some more. You tagged me for one Woman Power Weekend, and I got just the one that is gorgeous, and I can't wait to do it. Like, I just need to take a few more pictures of a few other ones.
Oh, agree. Yeah, McD, and we've both been saying this too. Yeah, McD says, me too, fuchsia facsimiles are dope. I think Batman number 1 needs to become one.
I agree.
Yeah.
That one and more fun comics. The first appearance of Aquaman and Green Arrow, because they share a green, like,
First
I don't
appearance.
know how they haven't done a facsimile of those yet. Like, because Batman, like, they should
Those
do
more funs, yeah,
yeah.
especially like.
They should do the more fun Batman number 1 and Catwoman's first cover appearance. If I could ever have her first cover appearance in that suit, like, oh, I would melt. Like,
Because there's a couple different ones actually. You can get her first cover appearance in like Detective Comics, and
Yeah.
then there's her first cover appearance like in Batman.
that too.
Yeah.
See, and like, I don't know how they haven't done those facsimiles yet, because it's like, come on, you're sitting on a gold mine. Like, do it.
For real, McD.
There
I'm
is-
so glad that you sent that to us. I mean, I would like to think I would have seen it by now, but still, I mean, you definitely gave me, I would say, a few week head start on it for sure. I
Yeah.
mean, it's quite possible I probably wouldn't have seen it too.
What's really funny though is that he sent it to you, but you didn't respond, and so then he sent it to me.
And I'm terrible at checking my Instagram.
He's kind of getting better at his messages, but still he just gets so sucked into drawing and reading and.
Well, and since I run like 2 accounts for a lot of our social stuff, so for
then
Married
you're
with Issues
also
and
writing-
Soldier Only, but
Yeah, but you're also like writing articles for the blog and designing this and doing. You do so much.
and what
that-
I'm really working on
I don't know how you
the past few
why.
days, what I've really been putting my time to, and what I'm really trying to get in more is so I've been drawing a lot more, but so I've been working on our new merch store that we're still working on. It's not live yet, but we're gonna build up to like a launch, but I've been like trying to work on some drawings and getting all the art
Yeah.
and getting all the products and everything set up and all that fun stuff. But God, I know that's so gorgeous.
It really is.
I really want to find that Supergirl Bombshells statue.
Yeah. I found the one I'm gonna do for Woman Power Weekend, and I was kind of glancing through it because it's beautiful.
I definitely have to show this cover. So this I love Web of Spider-Man #1. This was a book we had, and then like when we purged and sold a little bit of the collection last year, it was one of the ones that I sold, and after I was kind of like, God, I kind of wish I would have hung on to that. But once
There was a few
again,
of them that we wanted to hold on to.
Karma came back around, and this one's actually a much better copy than the one we had even last year. This one is maybe even a 9.8 candidate.
I'm just like
Quite
so,
possibly a 9.8 candidate.
Like, look at how awesome this is. It's completely off subject, but like,
Yeah, that Zatanna, holy cow, that statue
isn't it
too.
just beautiful. Like,
Yeah, that's why I got you that hardcover.
I love it.
Yeah, the art, what is it? Art of Bombshells?
Yeah. There's even Cheetah in here, Mara.
Yeah, it's got like all the like art behind it, but then like when they did the statues for him.
Yeah.
Oh, there was the Catwoman one.
Oh, I gotta show this one too.
Mm.
And that one.
Yeah, I love the old Newsy style Lois Lane.
So it's like they're also powerful. Like, I think even these statues, I want some of them so bad. There's a Batwoman. Oh,
Yeah, we have the Batman and Catwoman
this one.
one. Yeah, the Batwoman.
So beautiful. And then there's the Catwoman.
I haven't seen the.
We actually just got this variant.
Yeah, we just got the book, but I need the statue now. Because the Batman and Catwoman statue we have, is it even in there?
Probably is.
Yeah, because it's the one when it has both of them, and she's like taking the Batmobile keys.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I was gonna use for my Woman Power. So there's a little teaser there. I'm gonna take some more pictures, probably like in total of 10, and then I'll post it. But I didn't have enough time to get all of the photos done before the show because we ran out of time. But
Okay, so this
yeah,
is
it's a gorgeous book that he had gotten me like a while ago.
Yeah.
Over a couple of years ago.
I know I need to try and get more like art books like that, you know, because I mean there's that Mark Brooks one that's going to be
There's the
coming out. I want to
Archer one,
get.
too.
There's Art Germ. There's oh hell,
So many good ones.
we
Hey,
do have a
Sean.
couple like Neil Adams
Steve
ones.
Buff, good to see you.
Yo, bub.
Sorry. It's not Corona. I swear. I promise. It's just I lost my voice.
All right, so yeah, for the last kind of honorable mention one, gotta
You had the good show earlier
yeah,
too,
my
Stay
boy
Buff.
McFarlane.
It was great listening to your guys' show earlier.
Yeah, Pup Show on Fire once again. Always great conversation and.
Great time.
God, yeah, Fuchsia and I even literally just, was it last night or this morning? We even kind of started spitballing a little bit, like, what if we moved Married with Issues Live to Sundays, and then
Right.
then that way we can, you know, like be on with Puff on Saturdays. But
Well,
then
we
you're
could
like,
always
you
make-
made a good point of like how you work Sundays.
But then
fairly
sometimes
often.
you work Saturdays, so it's like
Yeah,
we should just change it to a later time on Saturday.
If
Like,
anything.
do, like, Saturday night, maybe. Well, no, because then if I have to work Sunday. It's a work in progress.
I
We're
know,
gonna figure
yeah,
it
we're,
out,
we're
but-
trying to.
But yeah, no, you see, there's one that since you're in here, I'll pull it up and show you. We did our top favorite Spidey covers, and it was one that you sent us in an AOK that I love so very much. It was this one. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
this one so much. I want to find 100 to it. I really want to find the issue 100. But this one's one of my top 5 Spider-Man books, because that's just kind of what we've gone over since we haven't been able to go. Well, we decided not to go to the LCS today, so just kind of like a quick recap.
What number is that one? 99?
99.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the one immediately after it that I want to find 100. I love that cover so much.
Because I think we have 101, don't we? Which is like,
Yeah,
I think Gretzky
we do.
AOK'd it to us because it's one of those early black suit appearance.
I think we do. There is-
Yeah.
There's something else I forgot.
Something else you were just gonna say?
Yeah, what was it?
I'm not
Saturday
sure.
show. Later, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I just saw this.
There was something I can't remember now.
I don't know.
I'm at a loss.
I have been steadily still smashing through the Garth Ennis Punisher run, and I know once I get through the Garth Ennis stuff, yeah, I'm gonna do like a write up on it for the website and stuff.
Isn't there a Matina one coming out too?
For
Maybe. It was like at the tip of my tongue.
is there a Matina
don't
one coming
remember
out
now.
too? Matina like Doom? Was that when we were talking about the Doom cover still?
Could be. I'm still trying to remember what I was gonna say.
I don't know.
I might hurt my brain if I think too hard.
Yeah, I think you are, because it's starting to hurt mine.
I'm a special kind of special, guys. I drive. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like just a couple like little news tidbits and stuff too that I was able to pick up on.
We put your card in yours too. We put it in the Batman book.
Yeah, in the board and bag with the Midtown exclusive.
Yeah, Midtown
Batman.
exclusive. I thought these cards were really awesome. Like,
Yeah,
so cool.
I'm kind of stoked to see what. I mean, they probably solicited like what the other images are gonna be. Like I'm sure they're out
Yeah.
there, but I haven't
Yeah.
seen them. So that's what I was gonna say is like I'm kind of curious to see what the other images are.
Yeah, I just saw that note too. Yeah, that's what we were talking with messages and getting better at them. And
Oh, the
yeah.
art books we were talking about. Yeah, I think there was a Matina one. Yeah, I think there is too.
I think there is. Yeah,
Yeah.
some of them are really so beautiful.
Oh, Adam Hughes. There's the Adam Hughes Catwoman one. That was the one that I couldn't remember. And like when you compared to like what like oversized hardcovers or something, or like of the actual runs, art books like that are actually fairly cheap.
So there was one that is a free comic book day one that I'm really excited about that we had to email our LCS is the Kirby.
Which I'm not really
The
sure like
Jack
what
Kirby.
exactly it was. Was it like a reprint of just some classic work he did, or?
It was.
Because I can't remember. Because it was called like Jack Kirby. Like
Let me pull it up.
yeah. It was really weird.
It
Because
was a
I
free comic
hadn't
book
really
day
heard
one.
what it was. Hey, Werewolf, what's going on, buddy? Says good morning from Australia.
Ooh, good morning. That's Sunday morning. I don't like that. I have to work tomorrow Sunday morning.
I
Yeah,
know,
Future Man.
I know,
How's-
future man. Like in his future, you're at work right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I don't want to get up at 6 a.m. I'm not good at getting up at 6
You think I
a.m.
feel like I hate having to wake you up Sunday mornings that early.
Oh, Inkblot was one that I'm tempted to get. It was a number 1. Where I don't think I put it
I'm
in
curious
the
to checking that out.
Found it.
Wasn't Inkblot the one that someone we saw? They were comparing it like Harry Potter mixed with what was it?
I think so.
I can't remember.
So
Yo,
it's-
Simple Simon, what up? Yeah, we also Simple Simon, also from Australia.
It's the free comic book day 2020 Jack Kirby, the epic life of the king of comics, number 1. a graphic novel biography of Jack Kirby from his days growing up during the Great Depression and discovering a love for sci-fi. To his time on the front lines of World War II, where he experienced action later, he later imbues his comics with.
Yeah, he fought World War II.
Yeah, and on to his collaborations at Marvel with Stan Lee, where the pair redefined comics. Eisner-nominated artist Tom Scully, whose work is greatly influenced by Jack Kirby, expertly captures the evolution art style throughout the years. And it's this is the Free Comic Book Day.
And it says it's a graphic novel. Does it say how many pages it is?
No, I think it says it's a graphic novel, but I'm sure it's not like an actual.
It's probably like a small one.
But it was this one.
That's awesome. And our LCS wrote back and said everything like was in there, right? So I think we should be in our home. And speaking of artist books and talking to Jack Kirby, I'm gonna grab something real quick.
Yeah, what was it? It was the only one that they said they couldn't put in our hold was the Dollar Comics Catwoman one, because it was like a number one of Catwoman right after the New 52 or before the New 52. It was a Dollar Comics one. That was the only one they said they didn't have.
It was the number one. It was that Darwin Cook number one.
That one.
It's her second series.
See, 1 a.m. isn't as bad.
Second
I didn't
ongoing.
go to sleep until like 2 a.m. last night. That I slept till noon today. I meant to get up earlier, and then I didn't. Oh yeah, see that I love.
Yeah, we were talking about artist books and then Jack Kirby. So yeah, this one.
That's right. And the slipcase.
Yeah, it's the slipcase with that Thor. That Thor right
So
there on
beautiful.
the back.
Oh yeah, he did see that. He's super stoked for that one. The McFarlane cover for Spawn.
Oh yeah, that's actually that was the first.
The
first
Ninja Spawn?
little news thing. Yeah.
He was so excited when
Todd
he saw that.
I immediately emailed our LCS.
And I was listening for once too.
Todd McFarlane introduces Ninja Spawn with issue 310 variant cover reveal. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not because we actually have the figure to Ninja Spawn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from the like early mid 90s, like some of the first ones.
Kirby is king. Yeah, see, so like when I saw that there was a Free Comic Book Day one, I was like, I'm gonna have to get that Jack Kirby Free Comic Book Day book.
Of course, I turned to the Dr. Doom page.
Right.
I mean, I have like looked through this a little bit since we've had it for a long time, but I haven't like actually like read it.
Yeah, it's a hardcover, and there's a different cover on the book than there is on the jacket of the book. But that one I'm just gonna do in the post, so you'll see it there. I don't want to give too many spoilers away about it.
Here's one of my little personal, kind of a personal grail I want. It's on my list. Avengers 25.
Someday you'll get there.
Yeah, I love that Avengers 25. I almost pulled the trigger on one on eBay like 6 months back or something. It was like $50 or something, and it was a pretty damn good copy for that. But yeah, I passed.
Was there anything else we were gonna go over? Or?
Yeah, there's a couple things. Yeah, McDee's. I love ninjas. I've always loved ninjas and samurais and stuff like that too.
Oh yeah, I love. It's not quite ninja, maybe-ish, but it just reminded me of Spy vs. Spy. I love Spy vs. Spy.
Spy. I mean, it had elements of it, somewhat.
Kind of elements, but like I always liked Spy vs. Spy. It was an awesome one.
Oh no, I love Spy. Yeah, I loved it back in the day
and
too.
Pink Panther. Dun-dun.
Yeah. I did see, so in other, like I said, I gathered just a couple little bits of news that I can find, but so The Expanse, that was another one of those shows that like, it was a successful show, like had a lot of following and fans, and like, I was going to say Fox canceled, but I think this was Sci-Fi actually.
I think so.
Like just cancels it out of nowhere, but, and then I think it got picked up by Amazon. I think it's on that now.
I think you're right.
But now The Expanse expands to comic books with new in-continuity story building up to season 5. New limited series through Boom Studios, and it bridges the gap between seasons 4 and 5. Between seasons 4 and the upcoming season 5.
Good to know. We need to get into Umbrella Academy.
I know, we've still been sleeping on that.
Yeah. We need to not sleep on it no more.
Oh my god, Andy, that's so awesome. I literally just had that movie in my head, and just like literally just now, ever since we were talking about Ninja, because going back to that, American Ninja, that movie, that 80s movie.
80s had some really good movies.
That was another...
Some of the best.
There was 2 movies when I was a kid. I used to rent from like Blockbuster and movie places so much.
I remember Blockbuster.
They just gave it to me. Rad and American Ninja.
Nice.
That's so funny, like that you said
I
that,
miss
because like
Blockbuster.
every time I talk to people about that film, like most people don't even know what the hell I'm even talking about.
What was that other company that was good? Oh, was it Pizza Hut? Or
What?
like
Oh, well, recently that was like starting to go under. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Pizza Hut was filing for bankruptcy. I think.
but wasn't there like another retail? Because I know Blockbuster was one of them, but that was like years ago.
Well,
Maybe it was just Pizza Hut.
I want to say there was something else though too.
Because I know there's Toys R Us that I miss.
I
but
know. I hell miss
Sears?
that.
I don't know. There might have been one, but I remember Blockbuster being like that hip place to go on
See,
a Friday night.
And Three Ninjas, yeah. Three Ninjas, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Good stuff.
No, at first I thought you were saying like what were some of the other like movies, because there was like was it Hollywood we had here? Yeah, Hollywood Video.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Blockbuster, then like Hollywood Video.
Oh yeah, I do remember Hollywood Video.
Yeah.
Wow.
I actually worked at a place called the Video Vault.
How many sequels did American Ninja have? Like 5 or 6?
I don't know. I mean, I always just remember the original.
How about 3 Surf Ninjas? The Ninja Trilogy movies was some absurd 80s movies classic trash.
like the Three Ninjas. I remember, so on the Three Ninjas, I think I do remember a second one coming out. I just remember it was like the first. I'm trying to remember the kids' names. Like they were like brothers or something, but the smaller one, it was like, oh yeah, this is going like way back. I can't remember. Oh, Simple Simon, yeah, you used to work at Blockbuster back in the day. What? You're thinking something?
I am, he's not quite a ninja. Wipe off? Wipe on. Miragi.
Oh, Mr. Miyagi?
Yeah, Mr. Miragi.
Oh, he's
He's kind of a
he's
ninja.
he's ninja adjacent.
Exactly, yeah. Like, just that part of the classic Karate Kid movie was in my head where he's like, wipe on, wipe off.
Tum Tum, yeah. Yeah, Rocky Colt and
yeah.
Tum Tum, that's right.
Yeah, that's just what I think.
Oh my
Mr.
gosh.
Miragi like made me smile.
See, and another a few other films that I loved back then in those days
Oh,
too
wow.
was
You're 10 issues away from having issues 1 through 30 to 300 of Fantastic Four. That's awesome.
10 issues away from 130 to 300.
That
Damn.
is great. Awesome. Hell yeah. That must have been like a long time in the making.
I'm trying to think what
Like-
we have between there, because a lot of our FF we have. I mean, we have a decent amount of ones before that, but between, I'm willing to bet the ones that we have in that range, I'm sure you probably would already have, because I know we don't have, because I would think what he's missing in there is probably like some of the bigger keys and stuff, but
Maybe. I know they're all in that box.
because I know we have like some in the 60s
Yes.
through 80s, and
Karate Kid was a good one.
oh yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah, and that's one thing. We've never gotten on that Cobra Kai Netflix series, which it's like in the Karate Kid universe. And
We need to. We need to stop slacking on so many shows.
I know. I mean, because we're even trying to come up with a show where we
Hey,
talk
Simply
more about
Critical
movies.
Podcast. Thanks for joining us and hanging out. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks
Good
for
to
stopping
see
by.
you. We'll
Yeah.
have to look at which ones we have, because I think we might have duplicates of them.
Yeah,
I
I know. That's what I'm
noticed-
trying to think of, is what we even have in that range.
Yeah. Oh, and we're getting new bags and boards and dividers.
Yeah, we
'cause
do
I
need
got
to
a
do an
$25
order.
gift card now to Amazon.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get new bags and boards.
Yo, Garo.
Hey, girl! I still gotta watch your video that you did this morning or sometime today on boxing. I saw it on my,
Yeah.
I slept in this morning.
Yeah, Werewolves has been collecting since '84. That's the year I was born.
35? 6 years? 36?
Well, yeah, 36 now. Yeah.
I forget I'm 31 and you're 36. That's a long time. That's your entire life.
I know. I forget I'm 36.
That makes you sound so young.
Oh, speaking of like older
crazy.
comic series and stuff too, I did see this, and I think I had heard Gretzky mention it too, though. The main Archie title is on a surprise hiatus after a 78-year run.
Wow. 78 years.
Yeah.
You think some shit is just timeless.
It just says a surprise hiatus, so I don't know. But that's like that's the main Archie title. Surprise hiatus
We need to
after
watch The
78 year run.
Boys too. If you like ninjas, there is 3 actually really good movies. Ninja and Ninja Shadow of a Tear with Scott Adkins, and another one called Ninja Assassin. I want to say the Ninja Assassin sounds familiar.
Yeah, that one does. Actually, another one of my favorite action movies growing up was Assassins. Antonio Banderas and Sylvester Stallone.
Mm-hmm.
That was another movie I watched religiously.
You'll be entering the Dirty 30s. They're fun years.
Yeah, in January.
So far, they've been fun for me, even though it's only been like 1 or 2, but still.
Oh, I know something that just like popped in my head. Like I know with The Boys, I've really been wanting to jump on it, but it's almost been another one of those things. I haven't watched the show because I want to read the comics first, and because I've been looking at the like the trade complete collections.
Right.
They're like the thicker ones, and remember our LCS had all of them for like $5 a piece. Like if we had a little bit more of the budget, we could have gotten the whole run.
I
for a
just
pretty
know
damn
that
good
if
deal.
my mama tells me to watch a show, I gotta watch it because she.
But I just wasn't gonna
has
buy
so many
that
good
big of a
shows.
run of something that I hadn't even read yet, though. That too.
That too.
Because even with the Invincible hardcovers,
Mhm.
I've just been getting them one at a time.
Yeah. But no, the Umbrella Academy and The Boys, we need to start. Yesterday.
Yeah, splash page, Beverly Hills Ninja. That one was always in the back of my head too.
Oh, good stuff.
That one was so good.
Anywho.
All right, I think the only other bit of news that I caught real quick too was I guess Marvel uncancels the Hellstrom Prince of Lies collection that was going to collect Hellstorm Prince of Lies numbers 1 through 11, and supposedly it was what the upcoming Hulu TV show was heavily based on, it seems like. So, which, I mean, I haven't really read much of Hellstrom or anything like that, but
Just to begin, Rod is on. I think he's on now. Rod. He could be.
Rod?
Yeah. I just saw the alert. But it said like 6:02 and it's 6:11 here, and I don't know if they.
For real, Puff. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Chris Farley was so hilarious.
I miss Chris Farley.
Can you imagine what he would be like if he was still around this whole time, and like what he'd be like today? And
Tommy Boy, and just like
after watching that
have you seen that Adam Sandler tribute song that he does for Chris Farley?
I think he did it on Netflix as well.
Yeah, he did it the same time he did the phone wallet passport keys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like phone. Yeah, that one. But
it's a shame he's gone.
I do like, he like picks out these background music things, and there's one that it starts and I like it. That's what I'm always dancing. I'm like really dancing.
Yeah,
but
it's
swaying
all
to the
over
background
YouTube.
music.
I mean, you can find they have all these free copyright free, just like lo-fi hip hop mixes and.
Oh,
yeah, that's kind of what I usually just.
I can't wait to see it. We need to definitely see The Boys, because it's like my mom. She'll tell me what shows to watch, and she has not let me down once. Every single thing she's told me to watch, I'm like, how did I not know this? Like, it is just so, yeah, I definitely got to see it. And that's another one that she's saying I have to watch.
And that's the thing too. Like, I have a pretty damn good feeling I would like The Boys. You know, like I was saying about buying that whole collection. You know, about buying that much of something you haven't read. But I'm pretty sure I'd love it.
But no, that tribute song that Adam Sandler did to Chris Farley, it was on Netflix, stand-up special, and it was so good. The way he, like, even did the pictures, and it was just, like, singing for the...
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Ever since I saw that, that's what made me start thinking of, like, what he'd be like now. And
I've actually always really liked Adam Sandler.
I have, too.
He's loyal, he's consistent, he is just... You can tell he has good morals, and... He can sing and do, like, you know, I love how the one thing
that's what he was originally doing way back in the day was the music comedy stuff, like.
Oh yeah, Kevin Bacon was in our Animal House. Yep. I don't know why that one just reminded me of Roadhouse.
When I think of older, like, Kevin Bacon stuff from back then, I think of he was in
Footloose.
No, even that.
The original Footloose.
He was in the was it the second or first Friday the 13th?
I don't know.
I think it was either the very first one or it was in the second one, which is the first one that Jason's in.
Oh, there was one that I found that he, like, we were sitting there. Where was it? This one. Yeah. This is one that he kind of totally geeked out on. That I had to send him. If you know scary movies, you'll know.
Yeah. This one. You can kind of tell who that is in the front.
It might focus. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if it.
There, I think it focused. Maybe if I do it this way. Did I see that kind of focus? Just looking all weird, grabbing and stuff, but it's. Jamie Lee Curtis in front of the Psycho house that her mom was in. Is that right? Did I get that right?
Yeah. So yeah.
I don't know
in that
too
picture,
much about scary movies.
Yeah, in the picture was Jamie Lee Curtis, and she's standing in front of the Psycho house, which her mom, Janet Leigh, you know, the classic, like shower scene, and
that is even in Benny and June.
Right.
They're watching it in Benny and June. I love Benny and June. I actually really like Kevin Bacon and his wife, too. They're good. I like how they...
Kira Sedgwick?
Yeah, Kira Sedgwick. They take turns.
Mm-hmm.
You notice, like, one of them will be on a TV show for a while, a series run, it goes,
while the other kind of, like,
and then the other
spends time with the kids. And
stays home and stays with the kid. And then when the season's over, you know, it's like the show's ending, they'll swap places, because Kira Sedgwick used to have that one show.
The Closer. The
Closer, yeah, and I actually liked that show.
And then when that closed, he came out and did The Following, which that was a really good show, that series.
But I like the way that they do their buddy system to where it's like one of them's working, one of them's staying with the kids.
It's a smart way of doing it when both parents are in the same industry and really especially such a demanding industry too.
Oh yeah, you know, where you're going to be gone for long periods of time, and it's just
Yeah, Simply Incredible says, I like Sandler as a person, but his movies lately haven't been good. That's true. He hasn't done...
Movies,
you have to go to his older ones.
Yeah, like, his older movies are a lot better than his newer ones. Like, I didn't really
I do want to see Uncut Gems, though.
I do want to see Uncut Gems.
So I've heard a lot of good stuff about that.
And it's completely different from what he's normally doing, so I'm really interested.
Exactly.
Like, I do still want to see Uncut Gems, but, like, Grown Ups, that was... Those two I didn't really like too much. But, like, Big Daddy and Billy Madison... Well, not Billy
Happy
Madison.
Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore, yeah. The classic ones of... even the animated 8 Crazy Nights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a lot of good ones, but not as much.
All right, later, Puff. Have a good one, brother.
Food. My tummy's starting to
I know,
rumble.
yeah, we're about to wrap up.
And I gotta go to bed early, and I still wanted to watch Lucifer.
I know, I still need to read and draw. Like I said, I've been trying to draw.
And I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know if I can do it.
Yeah, Simply Incredible. I was gonna say the same thing when I mentioned The Following. I was gonna say season 1 was better than this. I think second, because I think they just did only like 2.
Oh, there was that 1100 show that they had for a while. The first like season of it was really good, and then it just kind of fell off. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I kind of lost my train of thought mid sentence.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised you're a big fan of him, McD, because I'm a huge Jim Carrey fan too.
Ooh, yeah, I like Jim Carrey.
Yeah, I've always loved him so much.
Liar, liar, where he's like crumpling up the paper. He's like, a goose.
A goose, and that was at the outtakes. Yeah.
Jim Carrey's great.
Yeah, I've always been a huge fan of him.
This is how we do it.
That was Will Ferrell and Step Brothers, though.
I love Step Brothers so, because then he just like jumps on the top bunk and then it goes down. He's like, you can't use my power tool. Oh, I'm not using a power tool. I'm brushing my teeth.
Damn, no power tools. Alright.
Alright. I need to make some food. Oh, actually, no, we were going to get pizza. That's right. We need to go get pizza.
Oh, that's right.
We shall be off.
All right, so yeah, I think I don't think we'll have anything quite this week yet. So probably next Saturday.
Might make some food because I don't know if I want to drive anywhere.
I'm trying to start doing one of the other shows, like how we've been trying to get other shows in the works. One of the first ones that you might actually see is on Thursdays, Destiny Unplugged. So that one's,
I agree.
Obviously going to be pretty much just Destiny.
You
on Thursdays.
Search yourself into everything.
It might just be me.
Like,
it depends on how much she wants to do. Which, I mean, you love Destiny and you play Destiny a lot too. I do love Destiny,
and every time I see you play Destiny, it makes me want to play. But then I have to get up and go into the other room and turn it on, and then I have to remember what it was I was doing and where I'm at. And
it's kind of a.
It's one of those things where it's one of those things where I need like almost a 3-day weekend, or just like a regular weekend, but. Because every time I would play Destiny back when I was playing it a lot, next thing I knew, like 6 hours would go by. Like I'd start playing at 6 o'clock at night, thinking, "Oh yeah, I'll just play for an hour or two," and the next thing I know, it's 5 a.m. and I'm like, "What am I still doing awake?" Yeah,
it's a time sink for sure.
That's my only issue with Destiny. Sometimes is I have to be careful when I start it because I might just get sucked in for a little too long.
It happens for sure. Oh, thank you so much. Simply Incredible. He says, you two are welcome on my channel anytime. So, likewise. Yeah, same with you for sure.
Agreed. Yeah, that's the other thing that we're trying to do more often is an open invite where we just like hang out with, whoever and anybody who wants to. But we really need to work on our audio settings because for whatever reason, every time we do a show with somebody else, there's a really bad echo and he hasn't figured it out on the mixer settings, computer, laptop settings, mic stuff settings yet.
I mean, like I know how it's supposed to work and everything. Like
but it's a work in progress. So we would love to be on your show sometime. That would be great.
Have we tried it when we're on someone else's though?
It's like one and the same though. Well,
I don't know, because every time we've had it is when someone came on ours. But I'm trying to think, have we gone on to someone else's?
No.
I don't think we have, huh?
No.
Yeah.
Because when I was on Comigore's and you were working, I was on my phone. And then when I was on JP's show, I was on my phone too. And it's really hard to join a stream on my phone. I could not see the chat. It was too little.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
It was like a lot smaller. So I'm like I can't really see what I'm looking at. I don't know what the chat's saying. And then it's just like, it's no fun on my phone.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima. I really want to get that. I really want to play that.
Same. Yeah.
And I'm super hyped. I'm just waiting for Cyberpunk 2077.
If any of you are tech savvy and are like know how to like a mixer thingy that speaks another language of what he knows and what is just gibberish to me, let us know or hit me up on Instagram and we'll try and do like a different off-air stream type, well not stream, but like off air, just like video chat to see if we can get the echo out. But
even if we just get into StreamYard, I don't think we even have to go live. Or well, I don't know, because sometimes it seems like the guest who we're on with gets the echo, but then sometimes it seems like they're not getting it, but the people watching the stream is but the chat is.
But
Hey, Kevin. Yeah, Superpower review. Comic on the phone is a nightmare. I can only imagine.
Oh god, yeah, it was. I was not prepared, and I tried to be prepared, and all the books that I knew I was likely gonna do were right here, and then for whatever reason, when I did it, I was like, I panicked, and I'm like, the book I need is not in this room. So I like would go darting out of the house, out of the room, and I'd be like, wait, where is it? Where is it? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's in that stack on the pile of the bed, sitting right next to me. Why didn't I just remain calm and grab that one?
Because that was your first like phone stream. Period.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, it was my very first phone stream. And I couldn't see the chat, and it was hard to see everybody else. And like, I had my phone positioned on our mini fridge in like the little cubby thing that I'm just like kind of sitting on the edge of the bed, and it just like, and then I had to like run in here for one of them, or it like I knew exactly where it was, but I didn't find it enough time. And then it was hard because you were working and your desk is like right there. But yeah. Mm-hmm. It was still fun though. I still had a blast. It's just I don't like joining streams on my phone. Like sometimes I'll still do it,
especially after doing
like,
so many, other ways, and then doing it on your phone like that. It's so
just
different.
Yeah, because and it's like every time when I was on with JP and I tried to like do something on my phone, you could like see my finger go up and like hit
you
it.
could tell
like,
it's like this, like you're like on it, like this with your phone.
I don't know how to change the settings to like how Barbarian used to do it.
That's
on
what I was
his
gonna
phone.
say.
I don't know how he would do it.
Yeah,
but, like,
it makes me give
if
Barbarian so much more props because his like you couldn't even really tell.
If I could figure it out that way, then I'd be fine doing it on my phone.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has an iPhone. Maybe that's the difference.
I don't know.
So we have Android.
Because the one phone stream I ever did was the first one, like back at that New Year's one, and that was back when Hangouts was still a thing. So it was even before StreamYard. So
that's true. I still have nightmares about my Comic appearance. Yeah, there's some that.
Our first one probably.
Like sometimes I can rewatch stuff,
I mean,
but
it
the other
wasn't
times
bad,
there's
but-
like cringe word. Like
You're terrible at watching yourself. Period. Though.
I'm terrible to myself. Like
You're
without
just too
being
hard on yourself. Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is.
Fun.
It's
like,
definitely a fun
it's
game
just
show. And
you gotta be in like the right mindset, because like when I was on it, I just like I panicked and then like all the books that I was gonna do are like right there, but I still had fun. It just But yeah, we want to do more open invites with more people where we're just like hanging out and chatting and talking and just chilling.
Exactly.
But we need to work on getting the echo to go away.
Yeah.
That echo. So if anybody who is tech savvy doesn't mind joining a tech issue one where it's like off air and
don't be surprised if sometime like if we do go live and it just says test or something, and then we'll just try and get it figured out.
I understand that 100%, Andy. I never done a live stream ever, a bit scary to me. I was nervous when we first started doing live streams. I was like,
yeah, because I mean, we at least had experience like with Twitch and video game streaming a couple of years before we started doing the comic book stuff.
I still kind of get nervous when I'm on other people's shows, where I'm like, I don't know.
I do too. I mean, you still always just get
though.
like little.
Yeah. I don't know how to operate the streams like he does, though. That's all him. Like, the most I do is click a link.
Compared to how intricate and everything it was when I used to stream on Twitch with OBS and video game and all that, it is so much easier now. Like especially with like this StreamYard.
Yeah.
And once we get like the paid version of StreamYard, whatever, like there's a lot more like production stuff. I mean, in a perfect world, we would be using OBS now, but yeah, like this laptop, I don't think is really quite the best for it. So yeah, once we get like a desktop again, and
so for I think about the 8th time,
because there's actually still a lot of videos way down at the bottom of the YouTube channel back when we had.
I know
our
Mr.
older
Garrel
computer.
found some of the old ones. The old ones when we were doing the Loot Crate unboxings, and oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, the Destiny scarf on unboxing of the Loot Crate. And
our first ever one was like, I think probably even to this day still like our most watched video.
Oh my god, we looked so different back then. We looked young, and it was like in a different room, and I'm just like so much bigger than I am now, but Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, simply incredible. I miss OBS. That was so easy. See, and since coming back into streaming and stuff, now OBS is there's like the OBS Streamlabs now, which that is even easier than like the classic OBS, which is like what I used back then. And I've kind of been messing with that too. Like I have scenes and stuff and everything built like on OBS and OBS Streamlabs on here, but every time we do it, it starts hitting lag and stuff. And
Did you ever post the ones with the grenades, the 2 events that I did with grenades?
They're on the YouTube channel.
Oh, they are.
But
on there?
I need
Okay.
to. I need
They're
to.
just down
they're
down
just
in the
super far
very
down.
bottom. Okay. Yeah. Oh,
They're like super far
yeah.
down.
There's a lot of old ones.
But yeah,
Yeah.
you'll
it's
see
fun.
stuff down there where when we were using OBS, and it was a lot higher production quality, really, because we were even green screened and like we were
But
able
we
to
were
do
in a
cool.
much smaller space. Well, no, actually, we're about in a room the same size.
Werewolf, can you join streams on a tablet if yes doesn't make a difference? I think you can. I have
think
heard
you
people
can,
doing it.
Yeah.
I haven't personally done it, so I don't know what it changes.
We don't have a tablet anymore, but we need to get another one.
Yeah, we might,
Yeah.
because with my art and stuff, eventually I'm gonna get like one of the big
Guys.
like monitor drawing ones.
I cannot wait until he is finished doing what he is doing with what he is drawing on. I'm gonna make sure he finishes
I
it
have
and
been-
that like sends out the black and white to a good
Well,
3 to 4 people. That
I was just gonna
Yeah.
post the teaser thing.
Yeah.
That's what I was just about to say. Is I have actually been meaning to post this teaser thing that I'm working on
yeah,
for the
that's
last
true.
couple days. I've been meaning to, but yeah, we know how that goes.
He's gonna flex another muscle that
But that
I
out of
Matt,
context.
out of context. I just realized what I said. Oh my goodness gracious! I did not get enough sleep, you guys. I did not.
Put
That's
the freaking
not-
leashes on you.
No, so what I was talking about though was Matt tagged me in the 22 push-ups in 22 days, and I don't think I don't
Tag
know if
both of us.
tagged both of us, and I don't know if I can do it. I mean, I can do like maybe 1 push-up, and then I'm like, I can't do anymore. So
Yeah, with my messed up back. Yeah, I'm not doing
yeah,
it.
with your scoliosis, yours is bad. I'm going to try, maybe, but I could maybe do 1 a day for 22 days. I don't know. I need to do it.
Hey,
But
aggressively
I'm really bad at
relaxing.
push-ups. I'm really bad at push-ups. Actually, no, I'm not too bad.
Oh, I
but
guess
still.
Werewolf. Werewolf watches us on his PS4.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, we used to watch people like on our Xbox, but then I mean now we watch it just like on our TV.
Mhm.
Yeah, 'cause we used to just use like the YouTube app on the Xbox through it, but
Matt can barely do the 22 push-ups. I can barely do 3. Like that's like as far as I got. Because I was like, okay, you know,
Yeah,
how long has it been since I've even done a push-up? And so like I did like the just the normal one, like straight out, and I went down like at least like pretty low.
you did, yeah.
And then like I just he could tell by the 3rd one I was like, can't breathe, like just shaking,
Mhm.
and then like falling, and then yeah.
I mean, I probably hadn't really done them since like right before we met.
Had it been back in the day when I was always going to the gym, I would have no problem doing it, because like I used to go to the gym all the
Yeah,
time, and
you would
I
have killed it back then.
yeah. Oh, definitely. God, way back. That was like what, 6 years ago? 5, 6 years ago is when I was always going to the gym, and I would go 3 nights a week for
Mhm.
like an hour and a half at a time, and I was a lot more driven then. But then I was also a lot younger 5 years ago. I was still in my 20s then.
Yeah,
In my 30s, you get a different kind of energy.
you're right. As soon as you hit
Anywho.
30.
Anywho, for the 8th time of the sign off,
Yeah.
I am hungry. We should go eat food.
All right, yeah, we love you
And-
guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Thank you so
And
much for
if you are
joining
listening
us.
to this later on podcast format, you can catch these streams live every Saturday at
Yes.
youtube.com/c/marriedwithissues at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, once again, I've been soldier only.
Yes. Do kung fu push-ups from your knees to start.
That's
Yeah,
what I
that's-
told her. But she's like, no, I can't. She's like, no, I'll do regular ones.
Yeah, true. We'll see. I'll definitely try. I might die, but I'll try. But yes, I do thank you guys all so much for joining us and hanging out and going over our favorites. Much appreciated. Good to see you all. Always remember, always try to be nice, but never fail to be kind, and have a good rest of your Saturday weekend. I'm gonna have to work tomorrow, but yeah.
We love you guys.
Yeah.